Hello everyone and welcome to Journey with the Kellers. My name of course is Amanda Keller, and today I am going to be planting some more of my container garden. Hopefully I'll get it done today so that hopefully they'll all be pretty close to growing. Today we're planting something a little bit different. If you watch my other video, you can see these look a little bit bigger than the other ones, than the other containers I have. So basically what you need in order to do a container garden, of course, is a container. Now you can't just use a regular pot. These are actually grow bags that I ordered off of Amazon. And the reason why this one is different is because this one has a little door right here that you can unvelcro and then you can see inside. Now this is good for like if you're growing potatoes or onions or carrots. So you can kind of just look in there and see if the potatoes are ready to be harvested, and you can actually harvest them from inside. So you don't have to dig through the dirt, down through the dirt. So that's cool. So of course you're going to need some grow bags. You can use grow bags or you can use just regular pots, pretty much whatever you want, container that's safe wise. You're also going to need some container potting soil. So this is an organic. I usually try to use organic when I do anything. Of course, there's some kind of airplane or helicopter going over right now. So you're going to need some potting soil. Sorry about that. And then on top of that, you're of course going to need your seeds of whatever you're going to plant. So right now I'm going to plant these little potatoes. Okay. And then of course you're going to need some water to water it after you get it planted. So it's pretty simple, but I will tell you that to do this is a lot more expensive than just doing, you know, a garden where you can just basically trowel up some of the ground and then plant the seeds and water them. We don't have the space in our backyard for a garden because of our septic system, like I said in the last one. So basically you're just going to fill these up with dirt. Now, one thing that I did learn, because this is the first time I've ever done a container garden, one thing that I did learn when I was planting the last ones was that I filled these up completely with water or with dirt and then planted the seeds in, and then when I watered them, the dirt settled down in. So actually some of these probably don't have enough dirt in them, but it'll just have to wait until next year to plant them in. And the other thing I will tell you is that I probably plant too many seeds in these. So, you know, I'm not exactly the person to really do exactly what people tell me. I like to experiment my own way and see how it works. So I think these are 7 gallons, if I remember correctly, is what it said. It might be more than that because that took that whole bag. So yeah, so you just fill it up. Now I do have a little bit of leftover soil. So this is still container soil. It's just a different brand that I got here locally at Walmart. This stuff I actually ordered on Amazon. It just took a little bit to get here. So we'll just add this little extra in there. Okay. So now you're going to kind of go through and make sure, get all the big chunks out. The dirt needs to be nice and loose. Okay. So we just make sure it's nice and loose in here. There's not too many chunks or anything. And, you know, like I said, I try to use organic soil just because I don't want to use stuff with, you know, nasty stuff in it. It's not really something that I like. Unfortunately, you know, most of the time in the grocery store, that's the cheaper stuff. Okay, so now we have these little potatoes here. And these are potato seeds that were already ready. You could also take a potato and, you know, use a potato yourself. Okay, and so these are the little roots on the potato. See these? So this is the actual potato itself, and it's got these little roots. And so you're just going to dig a little hole. You want to make sure that the hole is deep enough that all of this is going to be covered. Okay, and so you put that down in there real good, and then you just cover it up. Okay, it's not a big deal. And like I said, I really didn't read how many potatoes you could plant in one container. So we're just gonna plant a few and hope that they grow. So far in the plants that I already potted, except for the ones that were already sprouted, I don't see any new sprouts on them. So we'll just keep watching and hopefully something will be coming up here fairly soon. Oh, found a big chunk of dirt in the way there. Okay, so then we're gonna just plant the second one down in here. Make sure she's nice and good and covered up. And then this actually has a third one, so we're going to plant that down in there too. Now, make sure that you do read your package directions. Most of like the seed packets and stuff like that will tell you, you know, how long it takes for them to grow and about what time, you know, you should be harvesting them and stuff like that. It'll also give you ideas as to how you should plant the plants or the seeds. There are some seeds that they want you to grow them, you know, inside first, and then do it that way. I unfortunately don't do that. I don't follow those directions most of the time, because by the time I get the seeds, it's already springtime and time to plant them. So I just plant them in dirt and just leave them there. So that could be why. I am not a green thumb, just so you all know. I actually am not very good at growing plants, especially in the house. And in our house, our cats eat our plants, so we're not really allowed to have any. But so now that we've got these nice and planted, now the good thing is about these containers is, of course, they have handles on each side, and you can just pick them up and move them and put them wherever you need to go. So I am going to give this a good dose of water, because we just planted them. So we just water them real good. And because these are cloth bags, you know, they can drain and everything else on their own. And make sure you give it a good watering. Awesome. And there you go. And so now I can just set this with the rest of them so it can get some sunlight, and hopefully in a couple of months, probably around, I would say August or September, we'll have some fresh potatoes to eat. Wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, I hope you all have a great day. I'm going to continue to plant the rest of these, and I will let you know the progress on our container garden. Hopefully pretty soon we'll see some growth from the seeds we already planted, and then, you know, we'll see how it goes. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.